Hello, my name is Brandon, and today I'll be showing you and telling you about my experience on how to drive. Okay, before you even consider of getting on the road, you need to get your L license. The steps are shown on the site icbc.com and all your additional information. First off, you need to start your learning how to drive SmartBark, and then study for the knowledge test by taking the practice test. Once you're confident and get over 80%, which is a pass on the practice test, you can get your L. Okay, so I passed. Now I can drive. First, put your L sign on the back of the car and have your license with you at all times. The practices you should learn on how to operate the car is checking the oil, checking the tire pressure, and making sure you have enough gas. I'm checking the oil first. Your engine hood is usually in the location I showed you. And once you figure out how to open the damn thing, look for the oil stick and take it out. Wipe it on a paper towel.
So this is you checking your, now wipe it off. Now put it in the hole. Okay. Now.
And on the end of the stick it says minimum and a maximum. You want to see if the oil is on the maximum side, obviously. So it turned out I had no oil, so I had to change it.
And I can't wait to get on the road again.
So I unscrewed the cap lid to where the oil has to go in to, and then take your funnel and take your oil and pour it into the engine tank. But make sure you have the right oil first. And like it shows on the cap, that's the type of oil you want. And it will say on the front cover of the bottle, usually.
Hold it with one. Okay, so you want to do.
So the oil showed it was on a maximum now, and once you're good, you can obviously close everything up. Okay, once your oil is checked, you want to check your tires, and the pressure number for the tires should be on the driver's side door like I'm looking now. For my car it was 35, so I need to change the right tire, so I had to change the tire pressure, and I needed to get the right tire. I needed to have the pressure at 35, and it was at 14, so I had to change. So I had to pump up the tire with air. Okay, right here I'm showing how to get into your vehicle. So you need to buckle up your seatbelt, check your mirrors to make sure you see behind you, or you might end up into an accident. In front of your wheel on your HUD is the gas gauge on the right side. If it is empty, you want to go to a gas station, like I am doing. Pay and click the type of gas you want. And for my car, we use 87, which is regular gas. Then when you open the gas tank and then insert the nozzle, after you unscrew the cap, then pour away. And then once you're done, close everything up, and then you're on your way. Okay, now we can actually start driving. So once everything is good, you can start the engine and take off. But make sure you look left, like I had to do, to make sure there is no cars behind you. You do not want to end up in the hospital right when you start, do you? And right here I had to do a maneuver and I turned around. But when you're driving, you have to pay so much attention to the environment around you, because you're not just putting yourself in danger, but the people around you as well. So first you want to stay in your own lane and watch out for pedestrians crossing the sidewalks, especially on streets like these. The speed limit you always want to follow and will say on signs or in your driving book.
When starting to drive, most likely you will nervous and want to drive slower, so in a multi-lane road, stay to the right side. When turning corners, you can only turn right if it is safe to do so when there is a red light. But obviously, if you are going another way, you have to wait for the green light, although it is still not safe
Because some lunatic might run the red light.
and there you are in the emergency room. When approaching a light, always slow down, especially a yellow light, indicating it is about to turn red, and a red light, which means stop. You want to completely stop with a stop sign as well. Although with the green light, you do not have to completely stop turning corners only. You want to completely stop. You can always yield to the person on your right or whoever got there first in the two-way or four-way intersection. So, right here, about the speed limit, I was driving 60 in the 80 zone, so I should have turned to move to the right.
But I was just nervous and I didn't really know that I should move to the right, so just don't do that. During my experience, I have a hard time using my mirrors because I like to do long shoulder checks, as you can see in my video, when changing lanes. Always use your tickers to tell others around you that you are changing lanes. When in an intersection, like I always said before you proceed on a green light, look both ways or this might happen to you. You always want to make sure you can see because driving takes complete eye coordination and awareness. Always use your lights, especially at nighttime, so you can see. When in training, obviously use your wipers and anything else you need to drive safe. Okay, now we are at our last step to what you need to know about learning how to drive, is parking. If you cannot park, then you are always on the road, or you have to go someplace where there are no cars. First off, go to a parking lot with empty car lots, like I did. It is best to go to a place that is closed, like I did, because of a holiday or something. It would be closed. Okay, now use your mirrors and look behind you when backing up. When driving to a spot, make sure you can get in the middle and between the lines to practice correctly. Parallel parking is the hardest, so just keep practicing and getting out and check your progress of where your car is at between the lines. My final words are practice, and when you think you're driving smart and following the proper rules of the road, and you're not that nervous about driving places, then consider getting your N. Good luck, and thanks for watching my video, everyone.